will now be recorded.
very good evening to everyone present for today's session. My voice is audible to all of you. Yes, can you just confirm? Is my voice audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So please open yesterday's file which we were working on. So I've shared the screen. So please open the Excel file which we were doing yesterday. Yes, is the file ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So now we have done with the left, right, mid function lookups count, and now we are left with countif, sumif, maximum and minimum function. Okay. Transpose, anyways, we have done yesterday. So first we finish off the maximum and minimum function, which is very easy, and then we go for the if functions, countif and sumif. Okay. So So max is a function which is applied to find out the highest number in the data view. Okay, so for example, in your mark sheet, okay, in that mark sheet in the sense in the list of marks of the students, which is the highest mark. So that is found out by using the maximum function. Coming to the minimum function, it is the opposite, which is the lowest one, which is the lowest value. That is the minimum function. Okay, so this is what is called as maximum and minimum. Okay, now I've given you a database where we're going to do the same thing. Now see here, we have the names of students. Okay, their first name and last name both has been given as usual. Okay, so Alan Jones, Bob Williams, Carol Davis, Alan Jones again. Okay, so we have just made a repetition. Okay, of three students twice. So here, now what marks have been taken in English and history is being given. So what you can do is you can just make one small change. Okay, maybe these three names you can change. Of course, it doesn't play any role here in the maximum and minimum, but of course, student-wise, you get a clarity. So you just change these three names if you wish to. You can take out this last name. The first name is more than enough. Okay. So what you can do is just select the last name column and just select delete and remove that. Okay. So only the first name or only name you can just change. I think this should be enough. And here I'll just change the. Okay. So you can just make the small change here, which I've shown you. Alan, Bob, Carol, Alex, Sharon, and Charles. Okay, so it'll be easier for you to work on. So just make this small. Delete that last name. Delete that column. Just right click and delete it, and then change the last three names into Alex, Sharon, and Charles. So the names as you wish. changes? Okay. So here, after you make the changes, now we have marks in English, marks in history, and the total marks. Okay. So these marks are scored out of 100 each paper, English and history. So here out of 200. Okay. What is the total marks obtained by every student? By each student is what we're going to first find out here. Okay. So it's an easy task what you can complete. Marks achieved and the percentage. So how do you find out the total marks obtained? By using which function in of
Sum
Excel?
function.
So yes, so using the sum function, you can just find out the total marks. You can find out for one, drag for the rest. And after you find out the total marks achieved, you can find out the percentage. So how do you find out the percentage of your marks? Equals to, you have your marks achieved divided by total marks. So we get percentage of marks obtained
Can you do the percentage again?
here equals to marks achieved divided by the total marks, which is 200. And press enter. Yes. Then you calculate for the rest. So after you have done the marks achieved and the percentage calculation, next at the bottom you have to find out the highest marks taken in English, highest mark taken in history, and on the right hand side, the lowest marks taken in English, lowest marks taken in the history. Okay, so here equals to max, and then select the marks obtained in English. And then shift key, close the brackets and press enter. So which means the highest marks obtained is 91. Same thing with history as well. So you can just, so what happens? What happened? If I drag, what happened? It again comes as 91. What is 91 there in history? No, there's no score of 91. So as I told you, every time we cannot use that fill handle series. Okay, so therefore to show that only I did that. So once you find out this, here the maximum mark says 91. Again here max. Because the criteria differs in each case. The values differ in each case. Henceforth, you cannot use the fill handle series every time. So you have to again work out for history to find out the highest value in history. Okay? Because see the criteria varies. Here we have different marks, here we have different marks. So you cannot just drag it like that. Same thing with the lowest MIN Again, go to the question marks. It's the lowest marks. Again, in the history. So to get the values like this. So please work out the maximum and minimum function. Yes. Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
So I hope it's clear. In case if you are unable to understand, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, so we'll go to the next one, which is your one second. This is your sum F and your counter. Okay. So we'll go to the sum F and count it. So first we'll finish off count it, then we'll go to sum. Now count if I've left blank for the only reason there are a lot many things to be learned in this countif function. Okay. So just open that countif sheet. Okay. Now here, what you're going to do is, now I'm going to give a title and a subtitle first. Now this is just a function title I've given. You just leave that. You come to this third row. Now the first row I've just given as countif. Leave that first row. Leave the second row. Come to the third row, and third row you're going to type as you can just type your college name. Going here. Okay. Again, leave the fourth row if you wish to, and then you can come to the fifth row. But you just go for the fourth row itself. So what you can do is row 1 for counter which I have given, row 2 you leave it blank, row 3 type your college name, Mount Carmel College, row 4 what you can do is attendance detail, attendance details for the period first January 2026 to 14th January 2026. Just an approximate date, it's not exact. Okay, and then you'll come to row 6. Okay, and there names, student names, registration number, and the dates is what you're going to start. Okay, now see, we are leaving the dates of Sundays, which is 4th and 11th. Okay, except that we're going to compute on 14th. So anyways, first let me put up the dates and then I will take it till 14. Okay. So how you're going to put the dates in Excel is what you're going to see here. First, you're going to put the month 01. Okay. Then backslash 01. This becomes the date. 1st January. No? So 01 becomes the month. Slash 01 becomes the date. Backslash 2026. Like this you're supposed to put. I'll repeat again and go to the next one. See, 01 month, 02 the date and the year. Is that clear? So here you have put 2 dates. You need not put till 14th, not required. Once you have put 1st January and 2nd January, you're going to drag it for the rest. Okay. So select both the dates. Don't break action. Don't do like this. It won't happen. Select at a stretch both the dates, and then can you see this black plus sign which I am showing you? Your fill handle series. Just drag it till you get your. You can do till 14. Later on, we'll just take away those Sundays. Like this, you're going to get. So you've got all the dates here. This is now you're going to put up the dates. Now you can take that. Which are those 2 Sundays you've got? 4th January and 11th January. Where is your 4th January? It is here. That you can just delete. Okay, and again your 11th January. That's all. So you can just mark it up in red also, make it as Sunday. But it is fine for now. After you do this, the last 2 columns after 14th January, just put it as total present and total absent. Like this. So once you finish working on the headings, now if you observe your title and subtitle, they are appearing on the side. I want it to appear exactly at the center of my table. Okay, so how do I get that? Any answer from your side? I want these two titles to come exactly at the center of my table, not at the left hand side. So what can I do to get that? You can also put up in the chat.
Alignment.
Are alignments there in your Excel? Do we see alignments in Excel?
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, repeat the question. Now I've given the headings here, right? I've given the title as NICT Computer Education. Below that I've given the subtitle as attendance details for the period 1st January to 14th January, right? After that I've given all the headings, names, registration number and the dates of attendance. And the last two columns is total present, total absent. Now what is my idea is, I want to bring this title exactly to the center of this table. I want to make it to appear on the side. So how do I do that? I want it to be at the center. Now usually what happens in Word and PowerPoint, we do the alignment. Center alignment, left alignment, right alignment, and all that. But do we have alignment in
Ma'am,
Excel?
you can merge this cell and move it.
Okay. So merge means, can I merge both and can I move to the center?
No, ma'am, you can just merge the first one. For example, NICT Computer Education, you can just merge those cells first, move
Huh.
it to the center, then you can merge the below one.
So what you're supposed to do is, now see, you are going to take the first title, NICT Computer Education, select that title and come to the edge of the table. This is the edge. Till that total absent, that is the edge of the table. And then in your home tab, you have merge and center here. Under wrap text, you have merge and center. Just click on that merge and center. Once, it will appear exactly at the center. Okay? Same thing, you're going to go for the attendance details. Again, come to the edge of the table and then merge and center. If you think, let me do it together, it will not come in Excel. It's not a word of PowerPoint to bring it together. In Excel, we have to act in a different way. Okay, so you have to do it individually, not all together. I'll also show you, if you do all together what can happen. See, no, because all that will work genuinely cannot help. See, I do like this. See, moment I click only, I'll get this error. Okay, and if I do this also, see, it won't even consider. Alright, so you have to do it individually. Take this, come to the edge of the table, and go to merge and center. Select the first option. Again, select it and select the first option. Like this. Okay. After that, what you're supposed to do is, you have to enter any five names. Five names are more than sufficient. Now in this case, I just enter A, B, C, D. You can do whatever you want. Or just put names only good. Just put short names. As Arun, Nisha, Ramesh, Geeta. Random names. And the registration number. NIC 001, NIC 002. Just enter it randomly. Okay, their registration numbers. And now, from 1st Jan till the 14th Jan, you have to put their attendance. Okay. Now, what you're supposed to do is you're going to mark P for present for one cell, and you're going to drag it for the rest. Again, drag it horizontally like this. But obviously, students are not present on all the days for all the classes. Now, where they are absent, you're going to mark A. So here you can just mark randomly. Just mark A for absent. And first observe what I'm doing, and then time is given for you to make the table. Okay. You're able to do it simultaneously also, it's fine, no problem. Give me some water like this. Okay. Now, after you have done this work, now you're going to so this present and absent is over. Now I'll go to total present column and apply the counter function. So here is where you have to uh, do. Okay. Now see, yeah, equals to count if, select the range first. From 1st January to 14th January, what is the attendance? Select the range first, comma, open quotes, shift key open quotes, and type P. P for present. Shift key close quotes, close the brackets, and press enter. So which means from 1st January to 14th January, Arun is present for 10 days. Okay. Now for the others, you can use the Finlandic series in this case because the criteria works the same. See. So you've got like this. Now the same thing for absent equals to count if, again select the range, comma, open quotes, A for absent, close quotes, close the brackets. So 2 days Arun is absent and the rest you can take it. So like this you're going to apply the counter function. In case, suppose by mistake, let's say he was absent on that day, but is marked as present. Let's say Ramesh was absent on 5th and 6th January, but he is marked as present. So I'll just mark A and mark A again. Can you see how the result changes here? This called total present, total absent. So it is auto calculated. You need not come again and correct this. Okay. So like this, you can solve this table by using the counter function. So kindly work on this table, prepare this database and apply the counter function. I've just displayed that counter function for you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, can you work on the dates again? If I drag, I'm just getting underscore.
this one. Okay. See, dates, what you're supposed to do is, you are just going to press 01. So I'm showing you below 01. 01 is your month. Please use the backslash. Don't use the hyphen and everything. Just use the backslash. Again, 01. 01 becomes your date. Backslash 2026. Don't put as 26 alone. Just put the full year 2026. And then immediately go to the next column. Again, month 01 backslash 02 backslash 2026 and go to the third column. Again, third, you need not give us January. First and second, select both continuously and then drag it for the rest. You can see the change is here only. Fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, it is moving. And now you get the dates. Got it?
Yes, ma'am. When I drag, I'm able to see the dates. But when I just leave it, I'm getting another thing. I'm not getting the dates.
You're getting a hashtag there.
Yeah.
Hashtag, just double click there. See?
Okay.
If it comes like this somewhere, so you get like this, right? You're getting like this.
Yes, ma'am.
Just double click on the column. See, I'm showing you here. So on the D column, between D and E, you have a line, right? Column line.
Yes, ma'am.
Just double click on that. Lot of it. That's all.
Okay.
You know, drag, do all that. Just double click on it, open the contents.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, when I type the date with using slash, so it's like it is not showing me the black slash for all the date. It is just showing the line, I mean, dash of 09/2020/26.
No. See, in this pattern only you're supposed to do. See, 01 backslash again, 01 backslash again 2026. Again, for the second it also you will repeat the same thing. Selecting both when you drag, then you get the series actually. So while typing, you have to be really careful. Now, how I've done here, see, I've just typed as 01 backslash 01 backslash 2026. Again, I go to the second column. And yeah, one more thing. Suppose if it is overlapping, let's say 2026 is coming somewhere like this. Some shortage of space is there. That time, your second date will not be reflected. It is moving like towards this side. Okay. So that time, what happens is, if sometimes it come as hashtag, sometimes it not appear as a hashtag. In case if it is overlapping, if you feel, then just see to that it is auto fitted by using this double click on the cell. Okay, and then go to the second date, type, and then hold both randomly, and then at a stretch, and then continuously you want to drag it till the date you want it. Suppose if you're getting some other value, even though in spite of doing this, what you're supposed to do is you're going to select that date. Okay, and yesterday I taught you that number formatting right here above, and here it has to be date. So I'm showing you here. If it is something else, it will not come. So it will come up like this. Here it has to be date. Alright. Because then these dates will come. If it is something else, it will show some number, some scientific calculation. So here it has to be date. Be very careful. Here also you could check here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, my date is in a different format.
That's what I've told you. See, once you
No, ma'am,
finish,
like no date, month, year format, not year, not month, date, year format.
but first you have to put up the dates here. First you have
Yes,
to
ma'am.
put up. No,
After
see,
dragging, after 12, I'm getting 2027.
that's what observe when I'm doing it. See, first you're going to put 01. 01 becomes your month. Please use a backslash. Again, 01 backslash 2026. Okay, this one you're done. Now come to the second column. 01 again, repeat because it's the month, backslash 02 backslash 2026. And come to the third. Okay, now suppose if you're getting is 2027, just see it. Just hold both of them together and then you want to drag it here. See, you will not get a change in year or time. Then when you do this, here it has to be date, nothing else here. So these two are correct. Years will never change because how you put up here the dates matters the most. More than this, there's no other additional treatment for these dates. Check once when you do it, or just rework it. It should come because no other additional what do we say? Any formula or function, nothing is there. It is just a direct approach.
Ma'am, in the dates, 4th January is not there. So, uh, in what you've done.
Yeah, because fourth is a Sunday.
Ah, okay.
I have deleted it. Fourth and 11th, they two are. I mean, those two dates are Sundays.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
As someone mentioned before, in the date even I'm not getting the black backspace. When I'm getting the dash signs after everything.
Backslash is what you have to use. Be careful if you're using a front or a backslash.
Black slash only, ma'am, but I'm not getting it after that
That's what pass. You just select this date and just check your number format whether you're getting a date here.
number form.
Ah, something else, it will not come.
Yeah, it's in general, ma'am.
Ah, that's why I've kept on telling you. Just it has to be date, short dates. Go to short
Okay, ma'am.
date, select it, will come.
Okay.
It should come. Please mute. Don't mute. Unmute it, please mute.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, the date one I have been asked you the doubt, no, ma'am. I'm not able to get the black slash for the date purpose. Even I just check it with the number format where it is showing as date only. But again, when I did the backspace with that cell, and again I retyped that date, but I'm again not getting the I mean flash space for that.
No, you're not getting in this format, is what you're telling.
I'm not getting in that format.
You're getting as dash hyphen.
And we're not getting in this format.
That's the only thing. But maybe I think otherwise the system issues if you have also the date settings also because your date and time settings in the system also works out for the same. In case if there you have an issue, that should also be changed, because it is just a simple application. See, before you only have worked out, and any corrections have to be made in that date issue itself. Still, you're having issues. Maybe your systems, your laptops, your desktops, date and time settings have to be checked. That you can just check later, maybe after the class. Still, you're having the issue. We will solve it off later. Now, what you do is what you can just do is you can just put as one hyphen one hyphen sorry 2-1 like that. Simple dates you can put, and you can just finish off this table. Or you can just put as first Jan, second 3, 4 like that for 10 days, and you can just do this counter function. Later on, just check your that settings in your system, because more than this, there's no other additional things. It's just as simple as this. How I've given you in this way. That's it. So that you can just work out. See, check once. If everything is fine, then we'll see later how it can be solved.
Ma'am, I think it's because of the version of Excel we are using.
Maybe. So first is settings. In there, if the correction has to be made, can be made. Otherwise, your version also should not matter that much, because even the older versions also we have worked out. Maybe I think your Excel needs an upgradation. So in that way, maybe issues are there. Apart from that, no other issues.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
it's because of the regional settings.
that's what I told. The settings have to be checked.
Some desktops are set according to Indian and US formats, and some are set according to Europe.
Yeah, yeah.
Those with Europe have the hyphens that separate the numbers, but the one with backslashes are US and Indian.
Yes. That's what I told that time. Once they check the settings, they'll get to know what's wrong. And then because I may not be aware that in whose system what settings are being there. So if you just have a check on the settings, you'll get to know what corrections are to be made. But coming to the Excel part, this is how the dates are being put actually. So here there is apart from these two clarifications, there is no like any other way where you can correct these dates. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So you just check on your settings, your versions, and see what corrections are to be made. So done with the counter function.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So can we go for the sum if now? The last one in your sheet. Now sum if and countif, part of your if functions, they all work on the criteria. Now so far you worked on left, right, mid, and all that. There it's a direct approach. But these functions work on a criteria. So only when the criteria is given, the result are being given. If criteria is not given, you don't get the desired result in if functions. So after countif, you have a sum if. Okay. So here, in your sum if function, I've given the I've given a small table where you have the sales representative, units sold, value of the units, and the total amount. Okay. And here below some criteria is being given. Okay. Batman, Superman, and what is the total value of more than 50 units being sold? Okay. So here, now, if I talk about the Batman, what is the total amount being generated, the revenue generated? Okay. If I come to Batman and Superman, what is the total revenue generated from the sales made by Batman and Superman? I'll repeat again. We have got the units sold and per unit value and the total amount of revenue generated from every sales rep. Okay, from each and every sales rep. Now, if I talk about the Batman and Superman, what is the total revenue generated from Batman and Superman sales? Okay. So how are you going to do it? By using the sum if function. So I'll show you. Equals to sum if, open the brackets, and now you are going to select the range. Okay. First is you want to select this one, the list of your sales rep, then put a comma. Now, what is the criteria? That only the Batman's sales made, I want to know. Now, how we did the count, if those who are present, or what's the total number of present, I want to know. The same way it's here. So, open quotes, Batman, close quotes, comma, and then the total revenue, the amount called, and close the brackets. Press enter. So the total revenue generated from the sales made by Batman is 9,000. So just add these two, we get the same line. I'll repeat again. Equals to sum if. You have to select the sales rep. This will be your first range to be put up, comma. From the list of sales representative, you have to calculate only Batman's. So this has to be selected as the first range, range 1, sales rep, comma, open quotes. In particularly, out of the total sales representatives, it is Batman, comma. Now, what you want to know? You want to know the net revenue generated, total revenue generated from the sales made by Batman. So again, the amount called. Close the brackets and press enter. Like this, you're supposed to calculate by using the sum function. So we can work out for Superman and give me the answer. The last one I will again teach you.
14,800.
14,800.
800.
So equals to sum f, again the range, comma, Superman, like this. And then the last one equals to sum f. Now, what is the total value? Value says how many units are being sold, more than 50. So what you're supposed to do? You have to so first you have to select this one, units sold, comma. Your criteria has to be more than 50. So more than 50, which means 305. To that extent, the units have been sold. Now exactly 50 we have, less than 50 we have. So more than 50 is 56 of Batman, 98 of Superman, 73 of X-Man, Jack, 78. So only those will be considered for more than 50 units sold. 305. So here your criteria will be this more than 50 with the range selection. Yes, are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
So till here are all the concepts clear? Left, right, mid, look up, count, countif, sum if, transpose and maximum and minimum. Okay. So next what you're supposed to do is,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes ma'am.
And that 3,400, 5,600 is highlighted by automatically the system, or you highlighted the number, ma'am?
No, I highlighted the same.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
System will not oblige because how the 9,000 came, the total I just highlighted there.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you just show me how did you highlighted that one?
Nothing but just select it, select the cell and then select only one cell. And can you see you have your fill color in your home tab. Below your font size, you have fill color here. Just select, click on it. Just highlight it. If you want to remove the highlights also, go to the same, just click on the drop down menu next to it. Just give it as no fill. Click on the fill.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you do transpose once again?
Transpose it. Okay. See now here in the transpose, see what happens during your Excel, you have numerous types of pasting which you don't find in Word and PowerPoint. So I select this table, I copy this table and I want to paste it. It can be the same sheet or in some other sheet. Now I select a place here to paste it. And can you see here you have so many types of pasting. So if you go for the first one, it is a normal paste. If you go for the second one, no formulas will be involved. It's just a plain pasting. This is with the formulas and the number formatting, both you will not see. So if I just paste it, can you see here how this table appears, how this table appears? So there's a drastic change. Okay, so now we have this pasting where source formatting means what? What formatting has been applied in the original table, the same formatting will also appear in the table copy. Again here, if the boundaries are being put, so without boundaries, you'll have the table pasted here. And then keep source column width. Source column width means what? Now what column, see, if you can see the first column we have a widened column, the second and third is a small column. So same way it will get pasted here. Suppose if I go for the normal pasting, what can happen? Can you make out the difference between the first and second table? The first table appears like this, second table appears like this. But in case if I select the what do you say? Keep source column width means how the table, original table is put up with a particular column width, the same way it is pasted here also. And then we come to transpose. Transpose is what happens. Your vertical table will be converted into a horizontal table. So all your columns becomes rows. Like this.
Ma'am. Yeah.
Is that clear? So like that, you can try out various
Yes, ma'am.
types of pasting in Excel. So any other doubt in this file before we go on to the next concept? So what you can do is I've sent you one Excel file with today's date. Don't go to the TVM, time value of money. Before that, okay, so just go to that file where I put advanced filter, sort, filter, and power. Sort and filter, you won't do it practically, so I left it blank in the sheet. Advanced filter will be done later. First, you want to go to the sort sheet. So for sorting, you can put a table by yourself. That's why it will be a table, ready-made table. So just given as names. Okay, and let's say marks. A short table only you can put. Okay, names again. This and this. Simple table which I have given. Now, how do I sort this data? Now in sorting, we have three types of sorting. Okay, so you're going to select this table and please don't select the entire table because your headings will also be included in the sorting. So what you're supposed to do is just select from the names. Okay, select the table and in your home tab towards the right hand side of your screen you have sort and filter. You just see a funnel here. So sort and filter. Just click on that sort and filter and you can see there are three types of sorting. Sort A to Z, Z to A and custom sort. Custom sort is a very interesting and a very important one. So I go to sort A to Z. Now if you observe the table before I apply that sorting function, do you find the table in an alphabetical order? No. S is appearing first, then G, then A, and then K, and then again S. So it's not in the alphabetical order. Now I want the names to appear in an alphabetical order. So what do is I will select sort A to Z. So I just click on sort A to Z. Now can you see? It appears in the alphabetical order. Okay.
Um,
Yes, Pratha.
there appears to be some mistake with the Excel sheet, I guess. I downloaded the first one and it's blank, but the second one has TVM date ended too.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct, ma'am.
Even my first
Blank.
sheet is coming blank.
Blank.
Yes,
It has
ma'am.
no
Even
data.
mine.
It's coming as blank.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
1 minute, I'll just resend the table to you. But in case if you have a plain Excel sheet also, it works. You can add a sheet and you can do working. Sort and filter not giving any data, right? So you can work, it's fine, not an issue. Once again, I'll just check. In the meanwhile, you can just work on this. It's coming as blank, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it has no data.
Give me a second. In the meanwhile, you can just work on this. I'll just check once. Or you can do one thing, right? You can just work directly. Maybe tomorrow I'll add the advanced filter. You not worry. Sort filter and power you can work it directly. You already have your yesterday's file existing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You can add a sheet there only, no issues. Just add a sheet there, rename the sheet as sort. Because I'm not given any data for sorting, as I've told you, it was a blank sheet only. I've given only for advanced filter and power. I've given the data. So you can work out for sort, filter, and power. Advanced filter, I will take care of it later. Okay, so these three you can do it now, not an issue at all. You can work out on the same sheet, three sheets. So you're able to get the sort function. Right? First you can put the names, the marks, okay, and then you can observe. So along with the marks, it will get updated. See, it will get updated in the A to Z format only. Now suppose if it is Z to A, so it will change accordingly. So first you do this table because I think you had a waste of time seeing the sheets. Just prepare this table and do that sorting A to Z and Z to A first. And see the changes. But those selected from names because names will also get affected. Only select from Sharan and the entire data, leaving the headings. Don't consider the headings for sorting.
Ma'am, could you show where the function is again?
Sorting that.
Could you show where the sort function is?
Yeah, sure, sure. Show it to you again. Now you have this data, right? So if you're ready with this data, just select the data, leaving the headings. After you select the data, under your home tab, extreme right, you have sort and filter. You can see a funnel symbol here. A and Z will be showing sort and filter. Okay, just click on that sort and filter. And then you have three types of sorting: A to Z, Z to A, and custom. Have you got this sort and filter function?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So A to Z, if you go, it will change from A to Z in an alphabetical order. Try Z to A also. You're able to get A to Z and Z to A sorting.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we'll go for the custom sort. Custom means what? Customized, tailor-made. How we want, we can sort the data. That is customized. Okay. So I'll just select the data again. Okay. And I'll go to sort and filter. Select the custom sort. Now you can see a dialog box appearing for custom sort. And please go to the last column, which is showing as order. We have first as column, then you have sort on, and now we go to orders. Go to orders, and here it is A to Z. Now, can you see a drop down menu there? Just click on that, and can you see that custom list is there? Just click on the custom list, and you can see a dialog box appearing, custom list dialog box. Okay, and here, now see, what you are going to do is just click on that list entries, just click there, and then see in which way I can put up the data, I can arrange the data. Let's say first I want Krishna name to appear, press enter. Next I want Advik. After that I want Sharan. Next Ganesh. Last is Satya. So my order is done. I start from Krishna, end with Satya. Okay. So now I'll just click on add. So it will be added in this list actually, custom list. My list will also be a part of this. If you wish to also, you can delete it. See only we have the delete option. That is also there. So once you add, just press OK. Again press one more OK here. Two OKs you have to press. So second OK. Now can you see? So this is how I can sort according to my wishes or according to my preferences. How I want, I can arrange the data. That's called as custom sorting in Excel. So make a try for the custom sorting. You're able to get custom sort. In case if you have any issues, let me know. Yes, able to solve.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is how your custom sort works. Sort A to Z, Z to A, and the custom sort. Now you come to the filters. For the same table only, we'll apply filters. I'll just elaborate the table. Okay. Now I've just given as marks. Names we'll keep it same names only. Now instead of marks, I'll change it to, let's say, accounts. Okay. And then economics. Maybe business studies. All your second PU, first and second PU subjects. Statistics. Because it differ depending upon the combination you have taken, but majority remains the same. Yeah. Just put some random ones. Just putting it not in particular. So you can add up the marks and the subjects like this quickly. So have you done adding the data? In case if you're done, you can just let me know. Yes, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
So once you have added, you have completed your data. Now what happens? Filters, how they play a role is what we're going to see here. Okay. So now for that, what you're supposed to do is, okay, now you can select from accounts till statistics. From accounts till statistics, you can select the table, including the headings. And then what you're supposed to do is go to your sort and filter function and go to filter. Fourth option you have. So after custom sort, you have filter. Just go to filter and you can see the filters appearing for accounts, economics, business studies, statistics. Even for names also you can use filters. That will be text filters. What I am teaching you is number filters. Okay, so you can see this filters here in the four columns. You're able to see once you apply filters. Okay. Now after you have applied these filters, you're going to click on this filter. Let's say I'm talking about accounts. So I'm going to click on that drop down menu. I can see this sort smallest to largest, sort largest to smallest, sort by color, it is your custom sort. Okay, and you have your number filters. So what you can do is sort smallest to largest, largest to smallest. It can be done for a single data where we have the list of marks of only one subject. Accordingly, we can go for sort smallest, largest, largest to smallest. For this, you can apply number filters and you can experiment it. So what you can do is you can just go to number filters and can you see here you have so many criterias here on number filters. I'll repeat again. Now you can see the filters being put up here for all the four columns. Just click on for accounts and you can go to the number filters. When you click on number filters, you get n number of criterias. And here, okay, you are going to select one of the criterias. Now I am going to select greater than 50. I'll select greater than. In the value, I'll just type as 50, greater than 50. See your accounts column. I want the values which are more than 50. But I'll put it off in this way. Let's say I want more than 59 is greater than 59. Okay, and I'll give it as OK. Can you see? You have three numbers which are greater than 59. So first it was like this. Yes, 50, 63, 58, 78, 89. And once you apply filters, what happens? Greater than, if I put it as 59, what happens? You get values which are more than 59, and you can see even the names are being filtered simultaneously. And very important when it comes to filters, you have to consider the results of that column to which you have applied filters. I'll repeat again. You have to only focus on that column for which you have applied filters. I'm talking of the number filters, accounts, not of the names. Names will get automatically adjusted, okay, to the result. But I'm talking about the number filters. You should not see the other columns, economics, business studies, statistics, because they don't follow that criteria. Now, what I told or what I gave, now I mean, which are greater than 59. Now, can you see economics is 56 greater than 59? No. Again, here you have mistakes. So you have to focus only on that column for which you have applied the filters, because the other columns will not get this correct, will not give you the correct result. Okay, so this is what you're going to be careful at. Again, if you want to remove the filters, okay, you can just select here. You can select. You can do it here as well, and you can just go clear filters. Or you can also select insert and filter option. You can also go for clear filters after you have selected it. Okay, so again we come back to the original table. Same thing you can try for economics and business studies. So you just go to number filters, take any criteria less than you take. So less than, let's say for economics, less than 50. See, nothing will appear because there's no marks, but it's less than 50. Like that. So again, clear filters. That's it. So these are the filters which you are going to do. So in the next class, you're going to do advanced filter. This is the basic filter what you have seen. In the next class, that is tomorrow's class, you're going to work on advanced filters. So just work on these filters and we'll end the session. So tomorrow you're going to work on power and advanced filters, two functions we're supposed to do. Still a lot more are there to explore, and TVM, your time value of money, will be taught to you tomorrow. So I've sent you the file in advance. Yes, I finished working on filters. Is it clear? Yes, are you able to get the filters? Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Fine, fine. So you can end up your classes till now. Okay. So as I've told you, tomorrow we'll just carry on with the remaining concepts and the time value of money. So for today, we can end up the classes. So see you tomorrow. Thank you all.